How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a look at some new information and things that have popped up. One of the biggest things that's came up is that someone has actually, possibly here, been able to essentially extract the Unity files out of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. If you don't know what this means, this is huge. If true, this is massive, 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 massive. So, Arthur340 posted this on his Twitter account saying hashtag Unity 3D, hashtag Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, saying next goal is to remake the remakes. And then he includes this video right here showing what looks like to be, I mean, this is Unity. I know this is Unity, actually a newer version of Unity than what I'm used to. But nonetheless, it is Unity. But the crazy part is it's BDSP in it. It's the, I guess, Dawn and the trees from the game. And I guess some of the buildings, but they look very incomplete. So I'm not sure if this is 100% legitimate, but if this is true, that means that this game, it can be broken down to that level. It can be broken down to the point of essentially containing, how would I say this? Essentially containing all the things we need to ROM hack, okay? All the things we need to ROM hack. Now, this could be fake. Remember, this could be not real. This guy could have just made this on his own and just slapped it together to deceive all of us. He could have done that, right? That's a possibility. Keep that in mind. Always a possibility. But it also is possible that this may be a legitimate situation. And if it is true, it means that ROM hacking in BDSP will be the most insane we've ever had. They literally will take it to a brand new level, like to the farthest of extremes they can go with now, because we've never been handed, if this is true, this level of control. Now, what are we talking about? Well, basically, if they have access to the Unity files of this game, if they have access to the literal files that are used in the literal launch file to actually launch this in Unity to edit the general game, this will give you access to everything, and everything is already set up for us as fans. We have a shit ton of Pokemon in there already. We have a battle system. We have characters, animations, etc. Everything is set up for us to just start messing around with and creating whatever we would like to. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this is true, this can be one of the biggest developments within the ROM hacking community that we've had in over a decade at this point. So, what do you guys think about this? Let me know, because the progress for the DS ROM hacking scene has taken forever. So, if this is actually the case now, we may have one of the best opportunities ever in front of us. So, we'll have to see how this all goes, but let's continue. Next up, instead of talking about a lot of leaks today, we're going to be talking about something else, which has to do with the Pokemon Company in itself. Specifically, the Pokemon Company Director of Consumer Marketing, JC Smith, says the developers have heard fan complaints and are attempting to balance the wants and needs of fans of all ages. And if we go over here, PokeExperto posted a thing. He's saying, according to a statement from JC Smith, the Pokemon Company Incorporated's marketing director to Axios, the creators see the reaction of the fans, the Pokemon games, but they also have a vision of what they want to offer, so it's a matter of finding a balance. He continued that on, further saying, in addition, he adds that we have a group of creators and professionals in the Pokemon Company who've been through it. They have seen it, they've heard it, they have thicker skin than most as a result, implying that, hey, if you guys have had complaints about Pokemon, the people at Pokemon probably heard them. Now, have they done a lot with those complaints? I don't really know what to tell you, but they have clearly been through the ringer when it comes to, just getting shat on. And if we actually look at the post right here, there is, I guess, a further breakdown on specifically IGN that the mainline games are approaching the 25th anniversary. Pokemon is a time with the children in mind. So Pokemon also those expectations seemingly immune to the consequences of aging and growing up. Just, I guess, trying to shit on people for playing these games, even if they're older. But it is what it is. We're not going to read through the full article. My point is that looking at these games, from just like BDSP from many different perspectives, it's going to be obvious those games were going to be, decisive and divisive, rather. And, of course, we're going to be tearing the community apart. But we continue on, though. So, according to Samus Hunter here saying, reading these patch notes, you can see how much the Pokemon Company Incorporated doesn't give a damn about launching their own finished products, showing in trailers features that are not even ready and may not even be planned. I wouldn't want to be in the developer's shoes having to release the game in whatever status it is. With all the difficulties caused also by, this thing, and unmovable deadlines, Legends date has been decided independently from the development status of the game, but only because of the fact that from the following month, they will start to advertise other games. So basically, what they're saying here is that, or what Samus Hunter is trying to imply here, is that BDSP and Legends have more or less been on a set date, right? They've been on a set date of when they have to release, and they have to release at that time because there are other games planned after that, right there, after the release date of these games, especially Legends Arceus, they have other stuff planned. That could it be Nintendo that stuff planned, the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, it doesn't really matter. The point is that there is other things in the works, which again brings me back to the possibility of Generation 9 next year. But let's ignore Generation 9 for now and talk about the issue that we're looking at right here. If this is true, do you guys know what this means? This means that Legends may have been somewhat rushed, let's just say that, which BDSP clearly also must have been if they had to patch parts of the game to get stuff into it, just to get it out on, onto shelves as fast as possible. But that's not even the most crazy thing. The craziest thing is that the promotional cycle for Legends is going to be basically non-existent for a while. They're going to just release it. I mean, there's going to be a promotional cycle leading up to it, but after it's released, I think that's going to be it in terms of promotions. I don't think they plan to spend anything more on, like, trailers or anything like that, or promotions or TV commercials. I think they're just going to move on from it and move on to the next thing online, on the line of duty in terms of what they have to release. So it's kind of a scary situation, to be fairly honest with you guys. So we continue on. I heard about a Pokemon presentation for an in-depth look at the Legends and new BDSP trailer. This one should come earlier, possibly this week. In the works. Also, Monster Hunter fans are in for a treat before the end of the month if all goes according to their plans. So it was true, the BDSP trailer did drop, which Samus Hunter did, make sure to point out right here. The Legends one we haven't seen yet. I'm guessing that might be this month, but after the release of BDSP, because I think, like, once BDSP is out, they're gonna just move on from it very fast and get right into, the Legends Arceus promotion stuff. So I think that might be the case here. Also, Samus Hunter continues here. Until the Pokemon Company Incorporated provides new promotional images, the marketing channels are forced to use the old images. Really strange, the silence of the TPCI or TPC. I'm starting to have some feeling that Legends is undergoing a rush in development with possible issues related to elements not ready yet. To be showed in the past weeks, the date they have set has been chosen as the maximum deadline for the project by TPC, regardless of the level of polish that Game Freak wants to achieve. As mentioned above, the post-launch marketing cycle for the game will be short. This was an old post back in July, by the way. So yeah, this kind of reaffirms that thought process that the promotional cycle for this game is going to be very short for Legends in particular. BDSP might be scot-free in this regard, but I don't know about Legends though. Now, this is the one we already talked about, and somebody actually asked here, like, will there be DLC? And right now, there are no plans for Legends DLC, which doesn't surprise me if that is the reality of this. I don't know if Samus Hunter is right here. Samus Hunter's been right and wrong, so that's what I'm going to tell you. But about this fact right here, I think DLC, we can pretty much assume, is not going to be around. So that's that. Now, the Pokemon Center is accepting reservations for Pokemon Legends Arceus. So yes, pre-orders and stuff are on the line of duty, I guess, right now. You can get your hands on them. And just a bit of a heads up I want to give you there. They also have been promoting, like Nintendo America been promoting the Romanus Park, where you guys can go get yourself some legendaries. And I think the final thing is this right here, which is a scheduled new, I'm not sure exactly what this is. I think these are like keychains or something along those lines. But these are scheduled for January, and they're going to be Pokemon Galaxy Jigsaw puzzles. So I guess a jigsaw puzzle. There you go. I thought it was like keychains. But yeah, these are also scheduled for January, which more or less just means that Sinnoh is going to run into January, a bit of February, and then I think the promotional cycle for Sinnoh is going to have run its course, probably maybe a bit into March as well. But after that, I don't know how much more Sinnoh we're going to see. And I think they may need to start promoting then whatever next thing is, unless they take a break here next year, or unless they have a remake again next year, like let's say Let's Go Johto of some sort, which could be announced in like April or May. It's the only other possibility I can see here in this regard. So I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this, guys. But I do have one final thing I want to talk about, so I'm just going to find really quickly where it is, because I have a plethora of actual rumors and stuff that I want to show you guys. But this is one I want to do about Generation 9 in particular. Shout out to Dusty Gogo, by the way, for covering this. If you guys want to go check out his channel and his video on this, he did a nice breakdown of his thoughts on it and his like headcanon about it. But I want to just take a look at this and just cover it as well, which is about Generation 9 leaks. Probably not real. This was posted on the 3rd of October 2021, so this was a while back. But basically, this guy was saying, Game Freak announces Pokemon Order and Chaos releasing in late 2024. New region, the Natura, the region based on Canada. Now, I'll be honest, unlikely that's going to happen. New types, Sound and Cyber. I don't think we're going to be getting new typings. The reason that Fairy typing was introduced was to counterbalance the OP-ness of Dragon typing in particular. So I don't know how likely this is, my man. He also says that we have Leafadillo, Hotiper, and Wetchling, I guess, as the starters. Natiri and Meowth, Drifloon, Marill, a Futurion, which is ridiculous, a Chibernard, Raxic, Opsling, Monarpillar, and Grimikyu, which I guess is a Mimikyu evolution. But yeah, so just a random little rumor. Thought I'd include it, see what you guys think about it. What do you guys think about, actually, and so I think it's less about this rumor, but I'm more curious, what do you guys think the next actual place will be for the next region? I'm personally thinking it might be either Italy or Australia. One of those two is what I'm personally thinking for the next like region. But what do you guys think? Is Canada a possible one? What do you guys think about that? Is Greece, India? Which one do you think is the most possible one? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's it for this video. I'll see you all the next time. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.